Today, Gigguk has graced us with yet again another anime in a nutshell video. So we're checking out Fall 2024 Anime in a Nutshell by Gigguk. If you enjoy the video, click the like button, subscribe to the channel for more. You can check out my full-length reactions over on Patreon for all of these anime that he's going to talk about. Definitely 100% all of them. I can confirm even without seeing the video. Let's watch the episode. Damn it, let's watch the video.
Now that we're getting closer to the end of the year, in my opinion so far, 2024 hasn't quite reached the caliber of previous years yet. Not that it's been a bad year for anime by any means, but the last few years it felt like full-on juggernaut years of anime, but fall 2024 could be about to change all that. We've got massive new shows, massive...
Yeah, dude, just literally look at any of the other years of anime. Remove fall anime from all of those years. Are they as good as this? You know? Yeah, dude, fall is like, yeah, you know, you have to take the whole year into account.
Returning shows, hidden gems, more shows anyone could reasonably keep up with, and even following a summer anime season
including
full of
some
love and
mid
romance, we still have our dose of wholesome romances like Blue Box and
love it.
What's this? Wait, this is the
not
complete
watching this one.
opposite of wholesome. Who the hell would get invested in a love story like?
Damn, damn. Oh my god.
Oh no, he's hot.
I like the, okay, that's funny.
Man, don't you hate it when
dude, I got played just now. I got played. What is this? Is this ExpressVPN? What are we thinking for the ad, guys? ExpressVPN? Is that what we're thinking?
that happens? Doing what I do, maintaining a solid internet connection for me and my team, no matter where we are in the world, is essential. Which is why I am eager to introduce the sponsor of today's video, 𝘼𝘿. 𝘼𝘿 is a new eSIM.
Oh, no, it's not. Some other thing. I don't know what the fuck a 𝘼𝘿 is, but hey, if you guys are interested in ads, go watch the video, okay? Listen. All right?
Well, okay, seems simple enough.
Wait, what? Obstacle. Oh, okay.
そう固くならないで。時はくんとこれを楽しめるなんて嬉しいな。はい、笑って。
Ladies and gentlemen, they finally made it. Canonically straight yaoi. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. Is this for the usual fan base?
Canonically
Is this to hit up a whole new
straight
demographic?
yaoi? What?
Or as my wife calls it, is this just yaoi for cowards? All I'm saying is
yaoi
boys,
for
have you ever
cowards.
looked
That's
at your
funny.
bro and thought, damn, I'm straight, but bro's looking good today. Now, what if your bro still looks like
Chat, you ever done that before? You ever looked at one of the boys and be like, damn, bro, you are looking sexy as fuck right now. You are dripping right now, but you got me dripping too.
like a bro, acted like a bro, talked like a bro, but was actually a girl dressed up as a bro? You ever thought how that make you feel? Yeah, me neither.
Of course.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is, sometimes it takes a real woman to be best boy. Summer only gave us a handful of high-profile sequels, but there's certainly not a lack of them this time. Bleach is once again continuing one of the biggest comebacks we've seen in anime. For the gamers, we have Shangri-La Frontier
Absolutely
and
love it.
Gun Gale Online 2.
Don't watch that.
2, 3, 4
Ari Ferretta, Spirit Chronicles, and ReZero, watching all of those.
are returning, which of course includes the return of ReZero after a 4-year-long wait. It has been a hot minute since I last saw this. I gotta check the patch.
But after a full year-long wait? What?
Return of ReZero after a 4-year-long wait.
Oh, I literally did not. 4-year-long. I don't know why I heard full. I'm fucking. Hey, dude. It's the British, ain't it? Oh.
Wait. It has been a hot minute since I last saw this.
It has been a. Wait, actually, it's only been like 3 years. 3.5 years, really, technically. Okay. Well, actually, it's only been 3.5 years. I can't believe I just fucking did that. I'm disgraced by my own self right now.
Okay. What the fuck? I'm not gonna lie, I tried watching the first episode of this one, then I realized it's been way too long, and so I'll probably need a refresher on season 2 first. Needless to say, this is the only time I can see weebs switching to the dub en masse to prevent subtitles covering up Amelia's character development. Blue Lock. Now, after becoming the top-selling manga of 2023, outselling the likes of Demon Slayer,
And then the PNG lock, frame lock. Are we gonna meet? Everybody's making the jokes. Gigguk, dude, you're late with the jokes, okay? Everybody's still making these fucking jokes. Aren't we tired of this joke? Okay, just make it.
Jujutsu Kaisen, even goddamn One Piece. I can say the newest anime really is continuing that legacy, giving us the most faithful adaptation fans could ask for by truly making you feel like you're reading a manga.
Just move! If you guys know it, just move. It's all I want to see, some movement. I'm not seeing enough movement.
There's a remake of Ranma, continuing the trend.
Like, I'm so tired of the fucking. Can we move on? Damn. Okay. You know what? Everybody's got to get their jokes in. This is Gigguk getting his jokes in. It's okay. Just now he doesn't need to, right? Now, listen. If we're so tired of watching frame lock, then just don't watch it. Let the people that are enjoying it, despite it having zero animation, enjoy it. Like me, I'm enjoying the fuck out of it. I love it. It is hype as fuck, and I'm enjoying it. Yes, it is lacking in actual motion. But still.
Of resurrecting old classics to the modern day, and this is actually perfect for me because I actually have never watched Ranma before, outside of just a few episodes I watched as a kid and I barely have any memory of aside from...
This is me. I watched some episodes of Ranma as a kid. I do not remember that shit at all.
Was there?
But I remember the basic premise of, hey, boy, water, turn girl.
Boobs. We have our usual suspects in the fantasy category. Of course, we get another villain aside from watch Ranma. Boobs. We have our usual. Just a few episodes I watched as a kid and I barely have any memory of aside from was there boobs? We have our usual suspects in the fantasy category. Of course, we get another villainous anime. There's Sid from Eminence in Shadow. If he wasn't actually OP, except everyone still believed that he is. I think this is what Crunchyroll sees in the mind's eye when someone mentions High Guardian Spice. Guys, I know we like to look down on that trope of having your protagonist buy slaves even though he's helping them out by letting the slaves join his party. I can understand how that can be a bit morally grey. So how about this protagonist? A guy who completely flips things on his head. See, he doesn't help slaves by buying them. He's helping out his party members by selling them into slavery. Wait, is that how it's supposed to work? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's all the new non-sequel isekai like usual? Is the era of isekai actually coming to an end? What's this one about?
The evil is defeated.
Damn. Even Isekai is sick of Isekai. Alright, enough of this stuff. What's the actual new hottest show this season?
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Kind of looks like milkshake.
What is that?
Dan Da Dan, based on a manga from yet another one of Tatsuki Fujimoto's former assistant. Now, what the hell was this team that he had assembled? A team that has now given us the likes of Chainsaw Man, Hell's Paradise, Dan Da Dan, and Spy Family. Bro clearly was just on this team vibing in the corner. Something special must have been happening at that studio to pump out hit after hit after hit, and Dan Da Dan looks like it's standing up with the best of them. Shonen Jump titles can sometimes feel like they're playing things by the book, following the tried and tested formula. So does Dan Da Dan fit that mold?
No.
No. I don't even know how to describe the premise of the opening episode, but it plays out like a
fucking
fever dream
weird,
based on
dude.
an Alex Jones monologue.
Yes, very much
ghosts,
fever
psychic
dream.
powers, spirit mediums, and then there's this old lady who sees a boy and goes, this anime is anything but by the book, which is why Science Saru is not only the perfect studio to adapt it, but you get the sense that they've gotten their dream project. This is the anime studio equivalent of find someone who matches your freak. The animation is oozing with expression and character through every single goddamn frame of this show.
Absolutely love Dan Da Dan, dude.
And they just
fucking
keep going
amazing.
Every new
absolutely
episode.
spectacular.
This is the show to be watching this season, and if the weirdness doesn't turn you off, you are in for one amazing ride to come. We got another anime original.
Ride to come. Maybe work on your phrasing there. I'm just saying, Gigguk, you know, I mean, maybe I don't, you know, a lot of weenie gobbling, bananas, and etc.
Oh, let's see what this one's all about. Holy shit, did he just try to... Damn. He does not look like he's in a good place. And the doctors just gave him 2 years to live? Wow. What a way to start the episode. So, this is the story about a man with a terminal illness, huh?
Oh, it's the fishing anime. Okay.
Oh, okay. So we're doing this now. When I imagine what would be in a cozy fishing anime, I don't normally associate it with a guy failing neck pull-ups, getting cancer, drowning in crippling debt, and getting scammed by the crypto markets. Bro can apparently catch anything except a break. But this one's been interesting. For a series with such heavy topics, the vibes have been on point. It kind of reminds me of Welcome to the NHK with a fishing twist, and I'm intrigued to see where this series goes.
どうせもう長くは生きていないんで、人がそんな簡単に死んでたまるかよ。
Did he just call terminal illness as a skill issue?
我が妹に勝る者などこの世にはいない。
Hey, go on, come get your man. Hey, this is my man. Come get your man. Stop saying it's my man. Bro, come get your man. Why does everyone keep telling me that this is my man? Somehow, this managed to be regression, incest, and NTR all in one. Going back in time to avoid marrying a guy who secretly wants to bang his sister. Well, that's the beauty of the regression.
Come get your man.
Genre, you can go back to being a 15-year-old to redo your life choices. Let's see who the next man in line is.
私はその年齢的に
理想的だ。
Okay. Yep. You gotta go, bro. Yeah, nah, that's fucking
Sometimes
crazy,
people
bro.
can really stretch the definition of a hidden gem.
And
I've seen
this-
almost no talk about this show that has
Peak.
piqued my interest like few other
Peak.
anime have. 𝘼𝘿 on the movements of the earth. It's 15th century Poland, a time when you can get arrested, tortured, burned at the stake simply for researching any heretical beliefs that go against the common sense teaching everyone already knows. God created Earth and thus put it at the center of the universe. Enter 𝘼𝘈, a genius, logical kid who just wants an easy life with a curious hobby in astronomy. He's going to study theology for an easy life path to further appreciate the teachings of God, until by chance he meets a convicted heretic who blackmails him and gives him something so awful, so dangerous it could get him killed. An idea. What if the Earth wasn't the center of the universe? The stars didn't revolve around
I was gonna say knowledge, ideas, damn.
world, but instead the Earth revolved around the sun. A stupid, nonsensical idea that 𝘼𝘈 immediately dismisses as he goes home confident
What if
that
the
he can
Earth
disprove
isn't
that
flat?
idea in a single night. But as he starts thinking, as he starts entertaining the thoughts, mapping out the models, doing everything he can to dismiss the theory only to find himself falling deeper into it, he realizes something terrifying. Shit. What if this idea
I
is
think he's
actually
right.
right? It's rare nowadays that I see a concept I have never seen before, but this one fit the bill perfectly. A series
Very
about dropping the
interesting.
biggest
I
twist
love-
on
I
Earth lore in human history
absolutely-
while having to keep it secret from the church to avoid death? Sign me the hell up. This is Nicholas Copernicus' Vinland Saga Star with some genuinely fantastic
That's
storytelling
interesting.
and characters. Outside of 𝘼𝘿𝘈, this has been the new show I've been excited about the most. Take my
Yes, love
advice. Go in blind and give this the 3-episode
Yeah,
rule.
and you should watch reactions for it too. I wonder if there's anybody doing reactions for this series that a lot of people are watching, maybe more than anyone else that's doing the reactions for the series. I wonder if there's some, maybe you should check out. Just when you watch the show, go also look up for reactions and then see if there's somebody that stands out to you potentially that you'd be interested in watching reactions for, maybe potentially. Also do the same thing for 𝘼𝘿𝘈 and Ranma and Bleach and Blue Lock if you're interested in it. Try 𝘼𝑍℔. Maybe even check out DanMachi. Not talked about DanMachi here. What's going on? All those things. Arcane just came out. Maybe check out reactions for that. I mean, there's might be somebody that you've seen before. Somebody that you've noticed somewhere doing reactions to them. I'm just saying, maybe check it out. Okay, anyways, I'll stop.
And you won't be disappointed. We
That was
yet
me
another
with my
I Can
ad
Fix Him
placement.
quirky romance story about a girl getting into arranged marriage with a downright psychopath of a man that could only ever lead to the most toxic relationship of all time. You don't need to be a genius to see that this is just a bad idea. If you asked him
that
what
me?
item best
Did I just see
describes
myself?
him, it'd probably be this. I mean, just look at him. I gotta ask, girls, is this the kind of man you really want?
Yes.
Do you really think he can be fixed? I just think that...
Give me that.
Sydney, I'm recording... Hey, get... Sydney!
I am hijacking this video to give you a public service announcement. Ladies, are you tired of the same old boring anime nice guy love interest? Don't you want a fictional man with a little bit of spice to him? A man who's
Okay.
so infatuated
This is odd. This is a new one for me. I don't think that we've ever had Sydney take over anime in a nutshell before.
with you, so obsessed with you, that he will protect you, keep you safe, even kill for you! In a fictional setting. Sure, he might be a little mentally
Yeah, gotta drop the in a fictional setting. In a fictional setting. Yeah.
unstable. Sure!
Yeah, no, we don't want that in real life.
But he will like the goddess you are! Like the goddess you deserve to be! Take your boring vanilla protagonist, keep your
How dare you? How dare you? We love him.
majestic Prince Charmings. Why do we keep ignoring the undeniable fact that a little bit of crazy is just that little bit hot? Again, in a fictional setting. So I say to you, we don't want to fix him. We don't want him to be fixed. I hereby declare, I proudly let him ruin my life.
I apologize.
In a
about that,
fictional
guys.
setting.
I assure you, we only promote healthy relationships in this household. Okay, let's just move on. What do we got next? More Danmachi. All right, let's see what we got here.
Bro, Danmachi going crazy right now.
誰にも渡さないあなたは私のものにする
Holy shit, right?
Gentlemen, are you tired of the same old boring
Oh,
anime?
great. That's interesting. Hey, okay, I see you. That's a good way to flip it. Okay.
𝘼𝘿𝙈𝙄. The story behind this production is almost as interesting as the story of the show itself. The brainchild of 𝘼𝘿𝙈𝙄, a young, ambitious animator who had a dream of directing her own anime. She put together a team and a Kickstarter, raising $65,000 to fund a pilot, which after years of delays and struggles, her and her newly formed studio Trife managed to complete it. But the dream didn't end there. That was clearly just a stepping stone to a much grander vision, which they announced last year to confirm that a full anime series was in production. And now, 8 years after the original Kickstarter, this is what they have to show for it.
I mean, it's very good looking. I actually really like it. My problem is I am watching too much anime, and I don't think I gave nearly enough attention to this, so I had to drop it. But I actually was enjoying it. Part of me, like, I think after like the first 2-3 episodes or something, I just wasn't paying attention anymore, which is quite unfortunate, but it's just too much shit on my plate. And I figured it makes more sense for me to drop it than to just half-ass watch it. Maybe I'll come back to it in the future, though. But it looked good, in my opinion.
One quick look, and you can immediately tell what the influences are. Glorious, over-the-top action, wearable limbs that are also sentient, Hiroyuki Sawano doing the soundtrack. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought this was an offshoot team from Studio Trigger, but that doesn't stop it from standing out from 90% of the other anime you usually see. It's a loud, in-your-face, bombastic action show that wears its influence on its sleeve, fueled by the passion of the people behind it. This project is clearly a dream come true for the creators involved, and while the plotline might not be something we haven't seen before, I am sincerely hoping they are able to pull off something special, so I'm going to be keeping a close eye on this. Oh hey, a harem anime where a guy moves into a shrine and has to pick one of 3 lovely shrine maiden sisters to marry. I think I've seen this exact plotline like 5 times before. One of them was Temperu, and the other 4 were definitely hentai. This feels like an anime that jumped straight out of the mid-2000s. The first 10 minutes was a goddamn speedrun of every cliche harem anime trope you could think of. This could be a nice comfort show, but it's gonna need to do something a bit different to really hook me. Editor, can you rewind back just a bit? And again? That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. Another show revolving around getting married? Is anime trying to tell me something?
Is marriage that great?
俺は結婚するって言って指輪をはめてただそれだけだよ。結婚ってそんなにすごいことなのか。
Here we have 2 co-workers who decide to stage an entire fake marriage, lying to their co-workers, lying to their parents, going through an entire season-long Kaguya-style plan, all because they're
What was that about? What was that little moment about?
afraid of being transferred to Anchorage, Alaska. Shout out to the 10 anime fans in Anchorage catching strays. Honestly, I'm just happy to see more romance anime with adult characters. This is the type of setting we need more of. Not yet another
can we
high
stop
school romance
dealing?
with socially awkward teenagers. This time we got 2 socially awkward adults so adverse to social interactions.
Everything's always
they'd rather
fucking
fake
high
a
school.
relationship than just tell their boss they don't want to move to Alaska. So, you know, way more mature. Alright, an all-new original Dragon Ball that was the very last thing Akira Toriyama was working on before he... Hold on a second. Sorry about that, I had to shut my window. I could hear the entire continent of South America from here. Seeing Toei splice in highlights of the 𝘼𝘈 arc with modern animation, I get the feeling it's only a matter of time before they decide to do a modern remake. But this time, the entire cast have been turned into kids in what looks like a new adventure with OG Dragon Ball vibes. Not gonna lie though, Goku being a kid isn't gonna stop his fans from saying, well, you know, he's still strong, he can still beat All Might, he can still beat Gojo. Well, Dragon Ball fans, maybe, but can he beat this?
And then Blue Box! Let's go, dude.
あんなに悔しいって感情も持ってるのに。
猪俣くん、どうしたの？
Ah! Woman basketball! Last season we had a jam-packed, all-you-can-eat buffet of great romance anime to pick from, and this season's heavy hitter seems to be this. Blue Box. I know I said earlier I was looking for a romance outside of a school setting, but I might just have to make an exception for this one, because this was a full-on insulin shot straight into my veins. Not only does it clearly have high production values, especially among the other Blue anime, but it also really looks like they are not shying away from the sports aspect of this show either. You've got your tournament arcs, promise to go to nationals, an adorable romance brewing between two characters dedicated to their sports. This looks like a real 50-50 split between a sports anime and a romance drama. Manga readers have talked this one up, so
I like
I'm expecting
it.
a lot of good things.
I like the
And
gag.
I'm
It's
interested
funny.
to see how they end up tying the romance to them hitting their goals.
雑念が入るたび腹筋30回しよう。
あれ、もう行くの？春休みなのに早い。
Damn!
There's a show called 𝘼𝘵wa Meiro-sama, or the official English name, You Are Miss Servant. A great name because as someone who knows a little bit of Japanese, I can confirm it's pretty hard to find an accurate translation of the word Meiro. Can't think of any word at all. This is basically Violet Evergarden meets that crazy maid from Black Lagoon. It's cute, but also she's a kudere, so I don't think I'm going to be able to connect with her that much.
Until she had the fucking sauce, dude.
She might fit right into trash taste. For anyone looking for a magical girl anime, we got Acro Trip, aka PG-13, gushing over magical girls. But the one I got my eye on is Magie Lumiere, for a satirical, grounded take of magical girls where they fight the biggest evil of all: corporate management. This may be a magical girl anime with fantasy elements, but I don't think we're gonna get a more true-to-life representation of the job hiring process in the modern day.
仕事はないか金がない
I stand corrected. This one was surprisingly enjoyable. You've got an all-powerful demon lord with unmatched potential, a mastery of deadly magic, is able to bend the entire world to his will. He gets resurrected 500 years later into a cyberpunk world where his legacy is forgotten, his followers have moved on, and technology has rendered his all-powerful magic completely useless. Motherfucker just got the true Soul Track experience. It's a mishmash of such a wide variety of tropes, genres, and settings, and somehow it works. You're seeing 𝘼𝘿𝙈𝙄 getting humbled and being forced to survive in the world of Cyberpunk 2077, where the show asks, what can even a demon lord do when he has no job prospects, no qualifications, no experience to speak of, and no practical skills that would be useful at all?
Be a streamer.
He becomes a Twitch streamer.
Yep.
This is getting a bit too real. The corporate experience doesn't end there, though, as we have an anime about an unlikely
I'm not
duo
watching
rising
Trillion
up
Game.
to become the world's first trillionaires.
Is
Their
it good?
secret?
I don't know.
Spend all their early investments on stupidly expensive office chairs like this. Like, okay, I'm not looking for the most realistic story in the world, but how's that gonna help? These guys are going to be trillionaires, I tell you. They know exactly what they're doing. This is 100% based on reality. Like how a lot of the internet's reacted to this. When you hear a title like My Wife Became an Elementary School Student, you're probably going to be like, damn. They're letting Drake fund anime now? But anyone who actually watches this will realize this is a ridiculous title that misrepresents the type of show that this is. 10 years on, after a man lost his wife to illness, he and his daughter have never gotten over it. A shadow of the people they used to be, nothing has truly filled that hole that their wife and mother had left when she passed away. Until one day, when she shows up at the door as a reincarnated 10-year-old kid. Except, no. The family gets a second chance to spend precious time together. The father rediscovers his purpose. The daughter...
See, I would have been with it, but I know during the trailer, it had some of the moments that would have made me think not like us.
Gets her motherly role model back that she was missing, but as the episodes play out, you feel this melancholic atmosphere. We're all armed with the knowledge that these happy times can't last forever. Eventually, they're going to have to face the reality of the situation, and you're sitting there, prepping your heart for when that ball's finally going to drop. It's a story about coping with the loss of a loved one and how to move on from that. And while the title is bait as hell, it could have been worse. I mean, what if it was this exact title except, oh no. Uzumaki. Junji Ito is one of the most influential mangakas in the horror world, producing some of the most unnerving, terrifying stories you can find in the medium. True works of art that deserve an anime that give them justice. But time after time again, people have attempted to adapt his work, and every single time without fail, it has resulted in an anime that was more cursed than the stories it was adapting. That is, until 5 years ago, a trailer was released on what is arguably his magnum opus, Uzumaki. And the most terrifying thing about this was, unthinkably, it actually looked good. This was it. The last chance. If this didn't work, there was no hope in hell a good adaptation could ever be done. Just one more time. We can hope. Then, radio silence for 5 whole years. Until today, when I'm proud to say they finally did it. They actually did it, boys. Look at this. This is beautiful. It's unnerving. It's everything a Junji Ito adaptation should be. They did it. They really did it.
Yeah. The fall off is pretty crazy. And yet it still has more anime. That's fucking damn, dude. That's crazy. All right, damn. Yo, why did Blue Lock have to catch an additional stray at the end? Come on. All right, man. Yo, I really love a good Gigguk video, man. Just breaking down the season, you know, really getting us some sort of viewpoint on pretty much most anime, not all anime, obviously. Like some stuff gets skipped over, not talked about so much, and always the, you know, some kind of comedic twist to it. A lot of the things that he mentioned, I watched, obviously, or am watching. There are a few that obviously I'm not watching. I mentioned during this, man. I've been really enjoying this anime season. Love a good Gigguk video, man, honestly. Yo, how do you feel about the fall 2024 season right now? I think that it is pretty damn good. We're getting some pretty incredible anime beyond just, you know, Dan and 𝘼𝘈 and ReZero and Bleach. And I mean, there's just so many. I could say beyond, and then I'm just going to keep on going with more and more great anime that are currently airing. So how do you feel about the fall season? How you feel about another Gigguk video? Good moments throughout. And let me know your thoughts on stuff. I don't know. What am I saying? And with that said, if you enjoyed the video, click the like button, subscribe to the channel for more. Till next time, make sure you all keep it fresh. Peace.